Hi, everybody. I'm Christine Sutherland, and welcome to Maternity Mondays. We are going to be receiving any minute now, well, probably in 5 minutes, Bianca, who is the niece of Andy and Katie. And Katie is expecting a baby any minute. She is due on the 12th, and today is the 7th. So we've been doing a weekly maternity massage so that people can learn and follow this couple along. Today we're going to do something that we haven't included yet. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview. The chapter in Birthing in Good Hands called Breasts at Work is outlining a breast wrap that wraps the breasts in a figure 8 or wraps them in a C across the bottom and around. And the cold water is to be able to have a contrast so that we get the initial application of cold, which is like a vasoconstriction, and then you get reflexly a vasodilation as the body warms up the pack. So we will be wrapping Katie. She will be wearing a bikini so she can be seen on YouTube. We'll also be doing a ice massage, which is really good for mastitis. And these are newly out of the freezer ice cubes. The reason that they're newly and not sitting around for a while is so they still have sharp edges, which is what you want. You want to be able to grip it and be able to have it so that you're using that edge as a massage tool. So we get an edge that is going to be pretty much pointed to begin with, and then as we massage, it will get more blunt, and then we will keep going looking for an edge. And that way we're able to work around the areas that are most uncomfortable. And when people have mastitis, whether it's two-legged mammals or four-legged mammals, it is an untouchable situation. So it just lends itself to even more uncomfortability by having the breasts so they can't be expressed fully. So we want to be able to also show you a traditional breast massage, and Katie will have her bikini top on. We'll be able to teach her family what to do. And this is a time to start so that they're really good at this for after the baby arrives. So we're going to be able to circle around in that chapter on breasts at work and be able to get preventative action, normal breast massage that is good for prenatal, and then some applications for mastitis. Most of what I learned was in the barnyard. It was watching and working with the farmers of the Kootenays. The Doukhobors in the Kootenays are the people that I learned the most about being able to take pails that were like this of cold water and be able to lift them up and have the udder inside and do a contrast cool bathing to be able to have that vascular flush, stimulate the circulation without causing any more uncomfortableness for the animal. I also learned a lot through my friend Freya, who had goats, and so it was really great to be able to learn to milk in a way that wasn't going to give anybody sore nipples or sore breasts, udders in this case. So goats and cows were my udder history. But being able to massage people over the last 50 years who are pregnant and delivering and being able to have single babies, twins, triplets, all the different kind of milking challenges has been really wonderful to be taught by the moms and taught by the midwives. So I have a lot to thank for Sarah Lynn Zimmerman on the other side of the country in Toronto, and midwives across the country, including Judy Pustel from years ago who was midwifing in Nelson, and Catherine Rushkin and Eileen, who are still in the Kootenays and now retired. Thank you for taking me with you on all the special deliveries, and especially for Colleen Driscoll. Colleen is the dream team when it comes to labor and delivery in the Nelson General Hospital. So we were really, really lucky to have Colleen for years in the maternity ward, and tons of happy deliveries, happy babies, happy parents. So thank you, Colleen, for being on my team, and for having me on your team is probably more to the point. So we've got our cold applications ready to go. We've got also Katie in a predictable last few weeks where she has the achiest hips, and Andy, her partner, has been absolutely brilliant with his hands-on massages, and their eager learning niece, Bianca, has been, for me, a wonderful delight to work with. All of 11 years old, and being able just to eat up the textbooks and be able to be hands-on with a real talent. So when I did a home call for them on the weekend, we were able to finish with Katie in a chair, and Bianca taught her little sister, Victoria, how to massage Katie's arms so that her hands and feet aren't feeling as puffy. So I'm really very grateful to be adopted by a wonderful family. And along the lines of those people who are working with maternity massage, whether you're a midwife, a doula, or a massage therapist, or somebody who's picked up all the skills as you go along and don't fit into any of those categories, the kinds of symptoms that we have with a patient of mine today in first trimester were much more to do with digestive and disrupted sleeping. So massage is perfect for that late night approach. Whereas her friend, who's a month different in her gestation, she is all about morning sickness. So that kind of thing, again, is really well handled with massage, for massage to the tummy, massage to the whole back. Because when you do the whole back, you get all the innervation for whether it's upper in this area, it's going to be right about back there. Whether it's tummy, it's going to be right about back here. And then when it's hips, which is what was being experienced already, my patient had her one hip that was bothering her already, and she's, I think, in second to third month. And so that kind of thing right away, you can start with sideline, and sideline becomes absolutely perfected by the time you're in third trimester massages. But you can start right away. You don't have to wait for anything in the front to cause sideline. You've got to be able to get them on their side and really work in at the hip. And that's one of Katie's weekly thank yous from us, is making sure she gets on her side and we work away on her hip. And we usually rotate, the three of us, with Andy, myself, and Bianca, so that I'll do the hip while Bianca's doing the neck and shoulders, and then Andy's around on the arm. And then we'll just rotate around and switch places so we get good at it. The point being, in the last trimester, is making sure that you can massage for hours. So it's not being able to do the 1 hour massage or the hour and a half, but it's being able to do the massage all the way through. And it's nice when you've got a team, when you can spare each other off and someone can be hands-on for the next hour, you know, and you can have either a nap, a cup of tea, go for a run, and then switch around again. So ideally, I always like it if there's three. So if there's the birthing partner, great. If there's a mom, a best friend, a relative, sister, or borrow the neighbor, anybody who is good with their hands is going to pick it up fast, even if they haven't been at any previous kinds of educational aspects of learning maternity massage. You can really follow along. So we do a lot of tandem massaging where I'll be doing one of Katie's legs, Bianca will be doing the other leg, or Andy, and then we'll have someone up at the top doing head, neck, and shoulders. So you can work it around. I was at a labor and delivery, and it was my patient's fifth, and she had severe vascular problems. She was long and lean, and she had an entire clan that were there, and I just got everybody to work. So I think we had 5 to 7 people working on her. When it came to a contraction, everybody just held where they were, and we had one person doing the reinforced compression on her lower back. Everybody breathed through it together, and it was just one of those probably once in a lifetime experiences in North America. If you're in other countries, that can be just par for the course. So it's very different wherever you go in the world for how people will be hands-on. There's certain cultures that have 80% intergenerational living. So you'll find that births and deaths are happening within the household for centuries. And in North America, we've got things compartmentalized more. So we're going to hospitals and birthing centers and institutional deliveries that are just wonderful. In Nelson, we were very blessed with a birthing pool, a major birthing pool. And we had 2 labor and delivery rooms that worked onto that pool room. And in home calls, we've had really high-sided pools where people have a whole pool warmed up, ready to go for those choices to be able to labor in the water or birth in the water. Either way, it's really important that you have something that you can resist with your feet so that you're not just floating. Because when it comes to being able to put that reinforced compression onto the lower back, you really want to be able to have the person so that they don't float away on you. So I do a lot of single-handed holding on to them, so when I'm pressing, they aren't just zooming to the other side of the pool. So often it's a good thing when you've got 2 people on the job, when you're doing the water massaging, and especially the water contractions, so that when you're pressing, you've got somebody resisting so that she doesn't have to be squished up to the side of the pool or have to resist your compression. The compression is easy when someone's on their side. When someone is face up, you want to slide your hands under them and be able to reinforce and then push up. So you're levering down with the back of your hand and lifting up into the lower back. When people are standing, people are often having a contraction against a wall, and you reinforced your palms. You're like this. You take a stride position with one foot out the back, and you compress. So in the birthing chapter of labor and delivery, we show all the variations. In the newest textbook, Wheeling in Good Hands, we also show if the fellow is in the wheelchair, then how to be able to apply the right massages during labor and delivery from the wheelchair, how to position his wife. And one of the ones that I like the best is when she just straddles him in the chair, taking the arms off the chair, and he can reach around. So his hands are like this, and he's seated and then pressing against her as she's wrapped around him. So that is probably my favorite image in the wheelchair maternity massage chapter. And then the other way around, if she was in the wheelchair and pregnant, and that can be short term. Somebody can have severe sciatica and have a lot more opportunity to wheel around the neighborhood, not be stuck at home, by simply being able to get into a wheelchair and wheel around. For those people who are spinal cord injury and are going to be with a lifestyle of wheeling, then those people really know well how to be able to let other people handle them. And being able to get down the back of the chair and be up high and be able to push against the lower back, you can have a very comfortable seated position. Seated delivery is so common. And when we've got the tables in the hospitals where the feet drop down and you can be right on the edge with your knees open, it's so easy to be able to use that gravitational position for delivery. So I know that we've got Andy and Bianca and Katie arriving now, so we'll be able to get organized for you and then be able to show you what we're going to do. Hi.
How's it going?
So we are live here. I think we have an audience of one somewhere.
Oh,
But they're right here. I'll just flip this up a little, turn it over so I can introduce. We've got Andy. That's pretty self-declaring. Bianca is in the middle, who I've been telling you about. And that's the pregnant one, Katie. Yay. So I've been telling about how we're going to be able to use the ice massage. And we'll use a face cloth and be able to pick places that we'll practice the ice massage. And then we'll also soak this one. So what I'll do is I'll put this in the cold water now, but everybody should put their finger in here just so they know this is actually cold.
I don't want to.
Right? So it
yeah,
feels
cool.
chilly now. Yep. And we'll
Yep,
add a
it
little
is.
bit more chili to it. And then we'll put this in and then we'll drape it on you. So we'll just let you get organized and we'll go wash up. And then I'll turn this so everybody can just watch the wall. Well, you're getting yourself organized there. So we're over this way. And Kitty, what you can do is put yourself so that you're face up with your head here. Sorry, baby. And we will be able to have
On my back.
yeah, face up. And we'll be able to get this so that we can organize. Yeah, that's great. And this can probably go like just in a double. Like that. Great. We'll be back in a minute, folks. And there you go. And then this one is good for a cover up. Okay, great. We can scrub up here. Yeah, it is. Well, thanks, you guys. This is great. That was, yeah. For this body. I was going to use this because I thought it would be, so actually I need this for our the dating one. This type. We're going to get a plastic garbage bag from next door. I'll just check. Let's check and see if we got the garbage bag from next door. Hey, Bruce. I think we got our cameraman our garbage bag.
He's a multi-tooled man.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Here we have Katie. We're ready to roll. And I'm going to bring the camera a little closer. Here we go. Great. We'll see how this works. Okay, so what we're going to do, yeah, if we do-si-do and have you on that side, me on this side, that'll work. And I'll get this so we're going here. Great. And the pillow we can put underneath the knees. Did we get a garbage bag?
Oh, I didn't get one.
It's okay. We can use a towel for
Okay.
for that. Great. Okay. So, folks, while we're live on YouTube, we're also going to be filming this. And do I hit record here, or is it already going? Do you know?
I think you have to record.
I think so, because it says live, and I don't see it. But we're recording here with
Yeah.
Bruce anyway.
Oh, okay.
The normal kind of recording,
I have no idea.
but I don't see it anywhere. Just when they end the streaming.
Hey, Christine. remember you asked me to read your book? Found two things we did not do. We didn't learn to massage Katie's throat, and we did not do rib breaking.
Great. We did some rib breaking, I remember. But obviously not significant. I can get in there.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
That's okay. We got it covered with you. Okay. So, Katie, if we can get you, I think I'm going to back this up. So, Bianca, you're going to show up more. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, I want everyone to be able to get that. So, Bianca, you read the book, and what have we missed so far?
Throat massage and some rib breaking.
Okay. And if anyone can imagine why throat massage would be important, remember I was talking about some of those symptoms in first trimester. What would it be? It's to do with nausea, like when people have morning sickness, throwing up. Exactly, which was one of your.
We got every trimester.
Yeah, the whole time.
I'll take the oil there in the pokey bottle, and what we'll do is I'll show you folks right away the kind of strokes here, and you'll be able to get it closer because Bruce can come right in on this shot. And what I'm going to do, if you take the pillow away, Bianca, yeah, then her head will go further down, even though there's a little hole there. And that means it's easier to see the throat here. So if you can come in here, Bruce, and get a close-up on this. What I'm going to do is a scoop like that in one direction. Oh, take off your watch. And that way. So we're going to scoop as though we're doing the back of the neck, except we're doing the throat. So that's the part that just doesn't look like you would naturally want to do that. Here's the one that is much easier where you're doing the side and you can get around the back, or you can do these muscles here. They're sternocleidomastoid. They go down. And these get really, really tight when people are doing crunches, abdominal strengthening. They lift their head and this muscle gets really tight. And then this is a single-handed like that. Okay, so we're going to take it backwards. So first, you guys can practice. Take a little bit of the grapeseed oil on your fingers there. And we're going to do like a scooping. So if you hold your hand in this position, and then let me see the shape of it before you get it on your hand there. So it's that, yep, and then this kind of scooping. Try that. Yep, you got it, perfect. And then what we're going to do, and it's mostly tips where you want that. You got it. Yep, and you want to scoop like this. You really want to dip in there. Yep, and you can put another reassuring hand on her forehead. Yep, yep. Hold on a bit more and lift it up more like this. So you're not flattening your fingers onto her throat. That's better. That's better. And you want to try that, Andy? I'll do with you. Yep, another reassuring hand on her forehead. Yep, that's really nice. Remember what I was telling you about Andy coming in? He's a natural. There's nothing we can do about it. So, folks, if your partner isn't looking this accomplished right away, it's totally normal. Okay, I'll do this down. There we go. Great. And then try this one, Andy, where you go 2 on either side. So fingers like this. You can do 2 fingers or 3 fingers. And come on down the sternocleidomastoid. I would do it the other direction, more of an uplift. Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. And Bruce, anything you can get that's like right over top, you're welcome to climb anywhere, right? And then it was this scoop. And this one looks like there's not enough room because we're going to go down this way and scoop up that way. Yep. And it's like a kind of a sweeping motion. It's the wrist action. Yep. And now if you try it, Bianca, we got 2 hands on the jaw, scoops down and up. Yep, and down and up. Yep, and you're just flat with those fingers. Try not to choke her.
Yeah.
Let me show you. So that looks cute, but she's hard to swallow. So don't flatten out like that, okay? Keep it up like this, and it's like that. So these are hollow. Nice. Yep, you're still flattening her. That's the flattened hand. Nasty, hairy little guy. Go this way and that way, and don't let them flatten on her. Close, that's better. Don't let them flatten on her. Yep, try it again. There you go. Okay, so I think what to do, I'm going to come around there and get you to put your hands on mine, because I think I can take you for a ride on that one, okay? So have that. There you go. So it stays open. This hand stays, what you're doing is flattening like that, but stay it open. Keep up. Nice, nice. That's perfect. You got it. That's great. So folks, we're just catching up as Bianca has us doing something that we were missing. Okay, perfect. Let's go for rib breaking. We've got Katie in her bathing suit, and we got the baby. Now, we're going to come around, and we're going to do a claw-like shape here. And this kind of to the fingers. And then we're going to go looking for ribs. So I'm going to reach right around, and I've got a diagonal here so that you're actually going to be pulling up on my side, and Andy's going to be pulling, nope, you stay there. And Andy's going to be pulling up on your side. So you just reach over. So you're reaching here, Bianca. Yeah, get the claw like. Yeah, and then pull up. Nice work. I've never seen this, of course. How they're doing it is just great. Yep. How do they feel comparatively?
Good.
They're very
Yeah.
similar, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. So you just groove into between her. Here you go. Looking for a squirt. Then the other way to do it is flat-handed. So then you go reach over and just pull up like this. Overhanded, overhanded, just pulling up, and then go for a claw again. So do flat-handed, yep, and that one. So let her do one and then the other first, Andy. One, and then this one, as that one's coming up. Nope, here we go. Great, and then this one, you got it. Yep, yep, yep. So it's not a ringing, it's an overhanded lifting. Yep, bring that one. Yep. Okay, Andy, put your hands on mine. I'll take you for a ride. So watch our rhythm here, Bianca. So we're going like this. As soon as this one lifts, this one goes looking for trouble. As soon as that one lifts, the other one is going. So it's very continuous, the feeling, right, Katie? And this will help people breathe, folks. It's really great. You can work the diaphragm, and that is the image on the front of the textbook, Birthing in Good Hands, and we'll give you what that looks like too. You got that perfectly. See if you can get it, Bianca, so it's a bit more lift now. Do it like Andy, yeah, take your time. The flat, the whole flat, yes. Really, that's it, perfect. And then this one starts right away. So yeah, and then that one starts right away. But you don't have to speed it up. Very nice, good work. Okay, and then our finale for breathing. This is just a warm-up for breaths at work, Katie. Is like that. So especially as this baby starts to drop, we want to do more and more of that costal angle. So folks, this one going down here is what's really helpful for being able, that was a bit of a cheat. You want to go all the way down. Like I know it feels like they disappear, but go further down. You went halfway. Yeah, take your time to get under there. Yeah, there, that's better. There you go, Andy, your turn. So you really want to, this baby isn't dropping really fast. Excuse me?
No,
hello?
it's not.
Out.
Yeah, it's going to get an eviction notice.
Yeah. Excuse me. Drop.
I tell it every morning, get out.
Except last weekend was stay in, right?
Yes.
Stay in until my dad's tractor's fixed. Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay, so what we're going to do now is before we wrap the breast, this is great, eh? They have such a great uncle-niece momentum. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we've got these breasts that are going to be out at an angle here a bit. So we've got this whole area here busy making milk already. So what we're going to do is, it's like milking a cow. You want to go like this, but never touch the nipple. So, or you're in big trouble. So you got to go like this, where it's that same open C that we were doing here. We're going to scoop and scoop, and you're always going to scoop towards the middle. So you're not allowed to scoop this way or push it down. So it's always this armpit stuff. So we're going like this and like that, like this, like that. And once we've done the big general broad strokes, then we'll do the picky fingertip stuff. But she's got her elbow out there. So see if you can get a shape like this. And we're going to go for the down. You know what? I'll come over there. Let me do you first. We'll do it together, Andy. So the shape is that, but don't hit the nipple. And then like that, and like that. So, and I'll go over with Bianca. So this kind of milking technique, here we go. So we're going to scoop to the middle and scoop to the, and then when you're doing a tandem, it's really good if we're doing the same upper hand, lower hand. And that is really simple, but you won't believe how relieving that is when people have breasts that are just squirting. Yep, open it up with an open C like this. Yep, so that one. And if you watch Andy's hands, yours will go, there you go. There you go. Yep, open up that C. And you got to start lower down. So you're scooping from out down here. Get out of your way. Put a leg behind you there and you'll get, there you go. There you go. Nice. And you got to come from away. Yep, and come from, yeah, that's it. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go for fingertip kneading. Now that we've got that, you guys are good at that. We're going to go like this. Can you hang on for another 5 minutes? Mm-hmm. Reinforced fingertip kneading. It's going to start right on the sternum. We're going to go up this way. And as you can tell, folks, they're on it right away, but I'm going to try and show them what to do. So we're going to go this way. And then I take the breast as though it isn't in a bikini top, and I lift it this way because it would want to sag that way. So I lift it up, and then I go underneath like this. So I'm continually lifting it up. And then I let go. I get reinforced again. And then I'm basically going in a figure 8. The trick is not to push downward. It's got to be always a lifting up. Okay, so let's see if Andy goes around first. Yep, and you can reinforce right there. And you can be more tips. So your hand isn't on the breast, but the tips are, yep. And I'll go this way. Great. And then we're going to pretend the breast isn't in a bikini top and lift it away with this hand. Yep, we're going with this one. I'll let you take over there. This hand lifts it away. And this hand is massaging round and round. Yeah, and then when you get to here, you guys, go reinforced. And then come back up to the sternum. Then ideally, if there's just one of you, what you would do then is Andy would come this way. Yeah, let's see him do it. Okay, you got to be more tips. Yeah, it's got to be more. Is that too tender?
Yeah, it is on the bone a little bit.
We got a little wince. Any winces and teeth gripping are, yep, that's good. So he's holding the breast up. Yep, and then we're going around. Okay, come over here so we can get the camera angle. Yep, there we go. Nice. And this is where it gets really tender right here. Good work. He hooked one on top. Nice work. And that's what you do. You do figure 8s usually. And I'm not quite sure how I designed the figure 8 idea because you could go around that way and then around that way, but it's got a nice momentum.
Consistent, yeah.
It does have that, doesn't it? Okay. Then I'm going to get an effleurage in here so she can wiggle herself. Okay, we're going to go down this way. Meow. Up there. And we did this, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Right. So you're going to hop over. And we'll give Bianca the hop over idea. Yep. I'd start on the sternum a little higher. There you go. Yep. And down. You got it. Yep, yep, yep. And then remember, really way out. Don't be stingy. Way out. And then pull up the sides. And then loop around the shoulders. Don't be stingy. Meow. There we go. And one more time. And you don't want to put pressure here. Light.
Yeah, don't.
Light, no touch.
Yeah.
And then out. Now pull up. Now you can do the pressure. Yeah, and go around the shoulder. Nice work. Go ahead, Andy. And it's light coming down. You can do some pressure on the sternum, but as soon as you hit below the ribs there, it's feather-like. Yeah. It's just a hello. And then when we're coming up the side, you can really pull, go way over. Yeah. And then pull up into the armpit and loop around the shoulder. Nice work, you guys. Very good. Okay, so I think we handled your throat stuff, rib stuff. We've got her breathing. Okay, so let's go for showing. Could you pass me a face cloth and probably that towel too? So Bianca, we're going to have you with your ice massage on this side. I was demonstrating for the people that were on time here to be able to use an edge. So you want to be able to have it so that we don't have water dripping all over her. So Katie, I'm going to lift your head. There we go. Take that on that side and tuck her under. And then the idea is, I think there might be, you could use that towel, Andy, and you can use this. So I'll show you first. Say we've got a sore spot, the baby's like a week or two, and the milk is pouring out, and she's got a really engorged duct is what they are. So we get like this. Maybe I'll do one. Can you see this, Bruce? Do you want to come closer? Because it's got the shadow. Maybe I can do it. Oh, there goes that. It's just that's what you don't want to do, is have it dribble down. So if you can see that, could you flip on the light? Maybe that's going to get the shadow out of here. Not quite, but it'll do. So we're going to take this. We're going to go like this, but we're going to keep mopping it up like that. So we're not going to let the water drain down like I just did, okay? So we're working away there. What'll happen is that the point will become flattened, okay? So take this, and it's like a single-handed. So pretend you've got one there. I'll give this back to you and get out of your way. Yeah, and make sure this is down so that it's going to soak up the drips right away. Nice work, team. How's their technique, Katie?
Good.
Yep.
Is it cold?
Because you really do want the cold to have enough time on the skin to get the effect, because it's a cold ice massage that we're doing to those. And I'm going to get my hands underneath her hip now and work away here. Is it this hip more than the other one?
Well, today, yes.
Okay, and you can just drop down on my hands, Katie. Nice work, team. How are they doing? Any feedback that you could give them for making it better?
It's cold, so
It's cold. But the nice thing is it's localized.
yeah.
You know, it's just a little bit cold.
And you're dipping down my neck.
It's massage and mop, and there's a way to do it where you can kind of be mopping at the same time as massaging. Yeah, you got it. So you can see, folks, how their towels are working in there. And yeah, Andy, if you come just around to this side, then they can see over your shoulder from that angle too. So we've got a team on ice massage. So after 50 years of teaching this, Katie, it's nice to have a first time.
Yeah.
A first time. You're getting your hip massage. Drop it down on my hands. Thank you. That lower back is feeling better now.
It's been sore today, but I've been super uncomfortable all
But
day.
I did promise our audience we were definitely doing your hip
Yeah.
as the daily. Okay, you guys have got it. That's perfect. Now we can throw all the ice cubes in there to make that cold even colder. Yeah, they all go in. You got it. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze this out. So you're going to take that and wring it, but you don't want to wring it so that it gets too warm. Like, we want to somehow keep the cold. So I would put your hands under the water just to cool them to, like anything that warms that up, we're in trouble. That's nice. And then squeeze it out, and then we'll take this, and we'll get this ready, because as soon as we wrap her, then we're going to cover her so it can't warm up too fast.
Do you have a garbage bag?
Yeah, that's what we were after, and we didn't have one. What you would use that would work, folks, is a plastic garbage bag. Okay, here we go. So we're going to take this. We're going to quickly undo it. Take that side. I'll take this side. Just keep breathing, Katie. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Really not looking for
Breathe, breathe,
this.
breathe. Here we
At least
go.
we're not dumping you in
Breathe,
snow.
breathe, breathe. Here we go. And you want to keep it cold, folks. Just keep breathing, Katie. And we're going to get this. So it looks like it's its own circle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a
Okay,
circle.
let's just put it on like this. Breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, and then we're gonna put this over. That was the breast wrap that was absolutely not the way I described it. So how I described it carefully before you guys arrived was I had 3 different ways to do it. So watch this, Katie. So I take this long towel and then I take it like this, Bianca, and I wrap it this way and then we insulate it. Or I take this long towel that's soaked in water and then I wrap it like a figure 8. Then I reinforce it. However, somehow I got a piece that was a complete circle, right? Where did that come from? I have no idea. It's not in my, but you can feel right away that we're now starting to warm up. Well, kind of, sort of. But in a minute,
Oh my God, no, it's still cold.
it's still cold. Okay. So then you go, folks, for the complete therapeutic distraction. So while her breasts are saying what the heck's going on, let's get the blood out there and let's do this right. We're going to do all sorts of, so who would like to do the abdominal? Do you want to do 1 stroke and then here I'll give you some. So we're going to do the overhanded palmar kneading. Got the aerial shot on that, Bert. So we can go right up and over it. Yeah, that's really nice. Nice, nice, nice. And folks, you can see how Andy's going round and round. And then he'll lift off and Bianca gets her 2 strokes in there. Okay. And you got to go way out to the edges. Yep, way out to the edges. Yep. How's it going in the breast department?
It's warming up.
It is, isn't it? Yep. And can you pass me any of those blankets?
Bianca, can you not press so hard?
Oh, you got to
Just
go
super
way over.
uncomfortable
Way
today,
over.
so
So it's got to go, yeah. So you
Oh,
folks, you just
yeah.
keep on
that's good.
checking in with your patient like we weren't doing so much. And you just do as much reinforcement as you can for insulating that so it heats up slowly. Nice work. Okay. Then what we're going to do, same as we did with the breast, we're going to go down into the fingertip kneading. You can take that side and you can take this side, Andy.
Does this hurt, Katie?
No.
And that kind of checking in you can never do enough of. And then what we're going to do here
That's my side.
is,
Good. Yeah, don't press too hard.
and you can be more tips. Yeah. And right up and down that side there, Andy. Yep. And I'll go up in this department. And can you pass me the tall bottle there? In there? Can you pass me the tall bottle there? Thank you. That's it. Yep. Got it. Got some peppermint happening. Is that too strong?
No,
Is it Japanese?
no, it's good.
How are they doing in the fingertip department?
Bianca, you're on my back. There you go.
Okay, well, that was good. That's where we're heading. So you guys stay on digestive. And I'm just going to get around the boss's ears here. And how are the breasts heating up now?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Good. So what we do the breast massage, then we do the wrap, and then we do the tummy while she can tolerate the breast. But instead of doing the massage after we get the breast wrap off, we let the breasts warm up au naturel so that they get that vascular flush happening. Okay, and favorites? Shall we do your feet?
Sure.
That sounded good. I saw that. Okay, so if you grab that pillow behind Bruce, our camera guy, we'll put them under her feet. And then you guys each get a foot. And remember, we're in the situation now of how long can we massage? Like, we're in the hours I'll do it, which I'm dead serious about. So if Andy was going to give Katie a massage for an hour, Bianca, then the trick would be he goes, makes dinner, and you give her a massage for an hour. Like, the more we can get some build up here, the easier it's going to be when this labor starts off. And remember, it's the push up, push up, push up, push up. Even if you're backing it up, you're still pushing up. Nice work, everybody. Great.
Does this feel okay?
Good.
And Bianca's one of the best people that I know for the check-in. So she checks in with her aunt on enough of a regular basis that you can't go wrong. And even if she does go wrong, then Katie's telling her right away, you know, you're too far under on my back, or that's too much pressure right on the baby. Yep, that's great. Good work. Yay, yay, yay. And be sure and push here too. So once you get things loosened up there, push it right up the leg. I put quite a bit of the Japanese mint on the lower leg there, so it should be good. And remember, we did that one too where we got underneath her leg. We went this way and we did the scooping up like that. So I'll give you some of this. Great. I oiled up the back there pretty good, Andy. And we did that, divide the gastrocnemius, so you can split it with your fingertips, like running up like that. Yeah. Aren't they good?
Mm-hmm.
They're so good. It's so great. Yay. So folks, we have the dream team here, you know, but we'd really like it if there were more dream teams everywhere. Bianca, how old are you?
11.
I did get it right. Remember I told you she was 11? Yep. So here we go. Oh, that looks really good.
Am I pressing too hard, Katie?
No, you're good.
And even though Bianca beats us every time, Andy, you can still ask about your side.
He's good.
He's good.
She usually tells me if I'm not.
Right.
She doesn't hold back.
And you can change angles to make that more interesting because they're mesmerizing, Bruce. You can just come over here and angle them this way or up above with the aerial shot. How's it going, Mom?
Good.
Great. Okay, they're at that end. I'll be at this end. So, folks, what I'm doing up here is the scalp version, giving Katie the claw-like, this kind of idea. I'm working in. How's my pressure?
Good.
I've got the Bianca thing going. Is that firm enough?
Yep, that's good.
Great. And they're raying away. This angle would be great, Bruce, because you could see them right in the... And having that mirror there is just even better. Means we can get our draping better. Excuse me. There we go. We've got every angle of you discreetly handled. And how are the breasts going for heat?
No, they're good.
Have they neutralized yet? So, okay. So when you get to the point of not feeling the cold, if we had the garbage bag wrap, which we can always repeat for a test for the audience, then you can really heat up those breasts to get them stimulated. There we go. Okay, so we're going to unwrap now. So if you guys can put your finishing stroke on, it's kind of a test question. They got it. Okay, what do you call that? I'm going to ask Andy this time. You want help from your niece?
Yes.
Yes.
Light reflex stroking.
Light reflex stroking. I'm doing that too on the head. I'm just going like this, which you can probably see in the mirror
I'll call
there.
it the eraser.
The eraser. It is for sure. And then what do you call that extra little touch there?
Magic fingers.
Magic fingers. And that means they're going like this, like they're playing her like a piano. What's your favorite, Katie? The light reflex stroking that's like this, or the magic fingers?
I like both.
Both.
They kind of give a different feel.
The feeling.
So,
She
yeah.
was going to say that. Okay, team. So we can cover her up there, and we can get her unwrapped here. So, folks, I'm going to give you there's not much to this except that we're going to but what is interesting is to see how this isn't chilly like we thought it should be or could be, and these are nice and warm. Okay,
Sort
so
of cold.
now we can, Now we can take her on to whatever side you want us to do your hip first. We're going that way. Okay, so we can get these pillows out. And I'll take this one with the, and you can put this one between her knees. Katie, I'll have this for your head here. There we go. And this is our usual finale, folks. It's the Katie finale. We always like to end with the hip. Okay, what do you want to make that hip at the right angle? What are you going to ask her to do? Anybody? Big hint?
Sling your legs up.
Thank you.
I'll just do it.
You cheated, Katie. Okay, so as I was telling you folks, this is where we go 3-on-1, you know, so that someone will be doing an arm, someone will be doing a hip, and we just rotate around. Where do you want to start? Arm, okay. What are you going to do? Back, it looks like.
Hips, since I'm already
Oh,
here.
okay, you're already there. You're
Or-
going to do it with oil? Nice try. Here, we'll get her there. There you go. Okay, and I'll do this leg.
What do you think? Donate your arm.
Donate your arm. So folks, this is the dream team, but you can create a dream team like this anywhere you are. And guess what? You can rewind us too, even though we're live, because we are also on Maternity Mondays on my YouTube. So just go looking for all the traffic, about 5 million watching the maternity playlist, and you'll find us. So Wyatt says that they're posting there. Is that right, Bruce? Okay. So we've got every Monday until the baby comes, and then we'll do some Mondays after that. You can join us, Katie, Andy, and me. And oh, do we know the baby, if it's going to be a girl, who is it?
Sorry.
No, we don't know.
We don't know the names.
Oh, the names we
Yeah.
know.
What's the name if it's a girl?
Girl, it's going to be
Nah.
Go ahead.
Natalie May.
Natalie?
Yeah.
Natalie May?
Yep. Natalie
And
May.
if it's a boy, it's going to be
Killian.
Killian? Okay.
It's a German name.
Aha, I like it. So we'll either have Killian or Natalie May, you know, in either 2 Mondays or 3 Mondays from now. But in the meantime, we're going to make sure that these guys do their homework, right? So when can you massage Katie, Bianca?
All the time?
Oh, that sounds like a good answer. It's summer, so, you know, that might be right. And what about you, Andy? What's your usual massage time?
Pretty much all the time and half an hour at a time, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing.
Oh, that's good. So we got the daily dose. Then do you have a certain day that you go and visit your aunt and uncle?
The
Mondays?
Mondays.
Mondays? Mondays are it, eh? If you can find one more time till the baby comes, then it would be great to just, oh, and you taught your sister. I was telling them that you taught Victoria. That was my dream. It was amazing to go away from your house the other day while these two were massaging Katie's arms.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I had pictures to prove it. That was really a dream. When she just casually says, Victoria, do you want to learn how to massage Auntie
Might
Katie?
get a slushy after.
Yeah, we did run her. That's
Oh.
true. The slushy. I got to get myself organized for the slushy. Great. And what about you, Katie? What would be a preference for massages, like in the morning, in the evening,
I prefer them in the evening.
in the
Just
evening?
because it kind of relaxes me so I can sleep.
Okay.
Does this hurt, Katie?
Good. Okay, that's great. And remember, folks, even if they've got a side that is the preferred side, like Katie likes having this one done because it's the one that bothers her the most, it's always good to do both, even if it's just a short little one on the other side. So we'll do that before they go. But just want to thank you for joining us for our very first live, and thanks, Bruce, for filming us. And you can rewind us and massage along with us,
Does this hurt?
Birthing in Good Hands, on Christine Sutherland YouTube. Easy, easy, easy. Hi, everybody. Let's go. Everybody. End stream. And then it says end stream. Well, not yet. Excellent. I think we did it.